Good morning. My name is Sensei Robert Gubenco, and I'd like to welcome you to the Calgary Buddhist Temple for our Sunday, May 31st, 2020 service. I'd like to start with a few moments of meditation. So please get comfortable in your chairs. And when you've got yourself comfortable, let's take 3 deep breaths, breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. And after your last breath out, please close your mouth and then start breathing naturally in through your nose and out through your nose. We will be using the breathing through our nose for the meditation. The meditation will start with the sound of the bell, and when you hear the sound of the bell for the second time, we will gently open our eyes and join our hands together in Gasho. Bring your awareness to your feet. Notice if you have any tension in this area. And relax your feet as you breathe out. Bring your awareness to your legs. Notice if you have any tension in this area. And relax your legs as you breathe out. Bring your awareness to your hips and hip area. Notice if you have any tension in this area. And relax your hips and hip area as you breathe out. Bring your awareness to your arms and hands. Notice if you have any tension in this area. And relax your arms and hands as you breathe out. Bring your awareness to your abdomen, your chest, and your back. Notice if you have any tension in this area. And relax your abdomen, your chest, and your back as you breathe out. Bring your awareness to your shoulders, your neck, and your head. Notice if you have any tension in this area. And relax your shoulders, your neck, and your head as you breathe out. Bring your awareness to your forehead, your eyes, around your eyes, your jaw, and your tongue. Notice if there's any tension in this area. And relax your forehead, your eyes, around your eyes, your jaw, and your tongue as you breathe out. As you're breathing normally and naturally in through your nose and out through your nose, take one last body scan to see if there's any tension in your body. If you find an area that has holding tension, relax that area as you breathe out. we speak of the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha as though they are three different things, but they are really only one. Buddha is manifested in his Dharma and is realized by the Sangha. Therefore, to believe in the Dharma and to cherish the Sangha is to have faith in the Buddha. And to have faith in the Buddha means to believe in the Dharma and to cherish the Sangha. Therefore, people are emancipated and enlightened simply by having faith in the Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Nama, Nama, Nama. And now we will chant Vandana Tisarana.
Trusting in the vow of the Buddha, calling out the Buddha's name, I will pass through the journey of life with strength and joy. Revering the light of the Buddha, reflecting upon my imperfect self, I will strive to live a life of gratitude. Following the teachings of the Buddha, discerning the right path, I will share the true Dharma with all. Rejoicing in the compassion of the Buddha, respecting and aiding all sentient beings, I will work towards the welfare of society and the world. And next, we will recite together the Eightfold Path. The teachings of the Buddha help us to understand the oneness of all life. To lead us in the right direction, the Buddha provided us with the Eightfold Path. May we be guided by right views, to keep free of prejudice and superstition, and to see the true nature of life. May we be guided by right thoughts, to turn our minds away from violence and hatred. May we be guided by right speech, to refrain from harmful talk and to use our words wisely. May we be guided by right conduct, to see that our deeds come from peace and goodwill, to grow every day in the Buddha's teachings. May we be guided by right livelihood, to try to earn our living in such a way that we avoid causing suffering. May we be guided by right energy, to use our energies to promote the overcoming of ignorance and destructive desires. May we be guided by right mindfulness, to cherish a good mind, for all that we think and do has its roots in the mind. May we be guided by right meditation, to study the teachings of the Buddha and to practice them to the best of our abilities. May the presence of the Buddha, who said that he would live in his teachings, be our guide. May we follow this path until we too realize nirvana. And next we will chant Sangha. This chant is the chant of respectfully calling the Buddhas to our temple for this service. respectfully welcome Amida Buddha to our temple as we scatter flowers of joy. We respectfully welcome Shakyamuni Buddha to our temple as we scatter flowers of joy. We respectfully welcome the Buddhas of all times and places to our temple as we scatter flowers of joy. And next we will chant Shiju Hachiman. 説が特物公明有の原料下士不詳薬船の句なゆた勝負国者不修正が説が特物上明有の原料下士薬船の句なゆた公者不修正が説が特物国中小門無の計量下士三千大先生会小門縁が公約戦後出部景況地合主者不修正が説が特物国中人伝寿命無の原料上合本願集端自在脈不二者不修正が説が特物国中人伝内視門ぬ不全妙者不修正が説が特物実法正解無料小物不死死者生が妙者不修正が説が特物実法修上死心死病欲生学校内視十年薬不生者不修正が唯上語逆非法消防説が特物実法修上おつぼ大心修正空読死心発言欲生学校臨終十字軽量不要大衆医療言語人前者不修正が説が特物実法修上門が名号経年学校直気象特本死心栄光欲生学校不可推者不修正が Namo Amitabus, Namo Amitabus, Namo Amitabus, Namo Amitabus, Nama, Nama, Nama.
Just give me one moment. I have to just adjust something in the background. Well, thank you for your patience, and good morning, and thank you for joining me today for our Sunday service. One of the important events in Shakyamuni Buddha's life was the decision he made to share his understanding of reality with others after his awakening. He began by giving his first sermon to the 5 ascetic companions that he once practiced with. And this initial gathering is called the first turning of the wheel of the Dharma. And it was the first time that the 3 treasures were together. The Buddha treasure in Shakyamuni Buddha, the Dharma treasure in the teaching of the 4 Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path, and the Sangha treasure in the gathering of the 5 ascetics. As Buddhists, we take refuge or look for guidance in the 3 treasures of the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. We have made a commitment to the 3 treasures with the aspiration to live a life of peace and understanding and goodwill. Today, I would like to focus on the Sangha treasure. Sangha means harmonious community, and as we can imagine, the early Sangha members consisted of the monks who committed to living a life removed from materialistic concern and followed the monastic code, the Vinaya. The Sangha was supported daily by lay people who gave food and charity to the monks who visited their villages, and in return, the monks would share the insights and wisdom of the Dharma with these people. Both groups, the monks and the lay people, were practicing generosity as they helped to form a close relationship with each other. This relationship over time would also evolve into the community going to the Buddha for refuge. And from its beginnings, this generosity was intended to bring harmony and balance to the social order of those who gathered and followed the Buddha. To this day, the 3 treasures continue to be a source of refuge for Buddhists around the world. And the Buddhist community, or Sangha, has continued to grow because of many lay member followers who support and sustain the spread of the Dharma through their generosity. Now, I once heard the story of a woman who visited a Jodo Shinshu temple in the United States in order to learn about Buddhism. On her first visit, it was the Sangha treasure that intrigued her to continue going to the temple. She encountered a group of people who were inviting and friendly and worked in harmony as they shared in temple activities. She remarked that everyone seemed happy and were smiling as they worked together. And she thought to herself, if this is what Buddhism has provided for them, then she wanted to know more about the teaching.
I think that what she witnessed is something that we may not always see in ourselves as we gather together at the temple for activities. Our Sangha treasure is an important part of conveying the teaching of the Dharma, which is also a link back to the teachings of the Buddha. The Sangha accomplishes this by trying to work in harmony with others and by trying to live the teachings through one's thoughts, speech, and actions. And for us, this would be known as living a life of the Nembutsu. And this brings up a question about people that we meet, that we associate with through work and other organizations. Are these people part of our Sangha? Well, the definition of Sangha means a harmonious community who follow the Buddha. Perhaps some of these people follow the Buddha and others do not. And we may have no way of knowing who are Buddhists and who are not. But this should not matter to us if we have taken refuge in the three treasures. Because by following the Buddha, we try to live a life of understanding that all beings are interconnected. And just as I want to be happy and dread pain, and just as I want to live and not to die, so do other beings too. Therefore, others may not follow the Buddha and be part of the Sangha, but what we experience is how the Sangha works in spreading the Dharma in a way that attracts others to want to understand the teachings of the Buddha. By living a life of the Nembutsu, we become aware of our interconnectedness and that people we meet and are associated with may one day become a member of the Sangha and follow the Buddha. Similar to the story of the woman who visited a Jodo Shinshu temple for the first time and how she was intrigued by meeting the Sangha treasure. It may be difficult to view and perhaps even accept some people as being part of the Sangha because of their choices, their actions, and lifestyles that do not conform to living in peace and goodwill towards other living beings. And I mention this because Buddhism does not teach that we have to keep company with people who do not make good friends. In the Dhammapada, from the chapter on the wise, it says, "Make friends with those who are good and true, not with those who are bad and false. And if you see someone wise, who can steer you away from the wrong path, follow that person as you would one who would reveal a hidden treasure. Only good can come out of it." The Buddha went into detail about being and having a true friend as a companion, and warned that no good can come from a companion who is harmful to spiritual growth. The Buddha cautions us to understand that those who give little and ask for much, those who pursue their own interests, those who try to gain your favor with empty words, and those who praise you to your face and speak ill of you to others, and those who are your companion when you are indulging in intoxicants, are not true friends, and they will only support the difficulties one faces in life. However, the Buddha encourages us to understand that those who are the same in happiness and adversity, ones who is a refuge to us when we are afraid, those who tell us their secrets and keep our secrets, and in our troubles they do not abandon us, and those who restrain us from doing wrong, those who do not rejoice over our misfortunes, and restrain anyone who speaks ill of us, that these are to be considered the nature of a true friend. I would like to conclude by saying that we might sometimes overlook the Sangha treasure because our focus can be on the teaching of the Dharma treasure and the potential for Buddhahood and self-realization symbolized in the Buddha treasure. Yet the Sangha treasure is equally as important for a life of spiritual growth. From the selected saying number 31 from our service book, these are words of reflection. We speak of the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha as though they are three different things, but they are really only one. Buddha is manifested in his Dharma and is realized by the Sangha. Therefore, to believe in the Dharma is to cherish the Sangha and to have faith in the Buddha. And to have faith in the Buddha means to believe in the Dharma and to cherish the Sangha. Therefore, people are emancipated and enlightened simply by having faith in the Buddha. We can choose our friends wisely and take refuge in the Sangha for guidance. And by taking refuge in the three treasures, we are committed to trying to live a life of the Nembutsu through understanding, peace, goodwill, and gratitude, all in the comfort and harmony of the Sangha. I would like to thank you for listening to my message today and for being part of this service. As we share in the compassion of our Buddhist practice and give thanks for the ability to listen to the Dharma, may our lives be filled with happiness and peace, and may we be able to give, even if we only have a little. Would you please join me in Gasho as we recite in gratitude the Buddha's name. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namam, 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 Namam. It was certainly a pleasure to have you all here today with me for this Sunday service, and I hope to see you again soon. Have a wonderful day and a beautiful week. Thank you very much.